is up, everybody? I am Matthew Holt. This is Rock Racing TV, and I am so stoked to be here. We have an awesome show tonight. I'm super pumped. Whew, what a wild race our last one was. It was pretty wild. I think Wildcat definitely lived up to its name. Real quick, we'll do a real quick recap of the bouncer class. Cooper right now is sitting at 196. Nick is at 171. Brandon Davis on that third spot. That is your podium for the season so far at 167. Again, those are three guys that definitely deserve to be there. And again, this is anybody's game. We're only two races in. This will be a third race, so we're only 3 races into the season. So literally, it's anybody's game. Anything can happen. We have some, like I said, wild rides at Wildcat, so I thought that was awesome. Tied for 4th is Clint Garrison and Wade Good, both at 163, and then sitting in that 5th spot, because those two guys are tied. Little Tim Bacon at 158 with that new rowdy buggy. He is so pumped about. I love it. It is definitely very rowdy. I'm super excited to see him get that thing dialed in and get really comfortable in it because it's definitely a monster. And even revs cool. I got to talk to him a little bit this weekend about how it revs. And it's very, very cool. He said he does some tricks to it. So pretty excited for that Bacon family to come out. It was awesome to see Big Red being out and Big Tim Bacon. And it was very neat. Kind of reminded me of the good old days. So hopefully see those guys out some more. Hot Springs, Arkansas. This will be our 3rd race of the season with the National Rock Racing Association. It'll be April 11th to 12th, 2025. Hot Springs is about 1,200 acres. It'll be a great time. Hot Springs in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Hot Springs Offroad Park. Super excited to be there. Our last race, two shout-outs that I thought it was tons of action, wild rides, craziness. Larry Krogh, it was always good to see him come out. I appreciate that. That was super awesome to see. He's always puts on a good show. Unfortunately, he broke, but it was really cool to see him get out there. Josh Krapinski get that buggy, a new buggy, that Ford Play buggy out, had a good time. Had some issues, so couldn't end up running some more. So really excited to see those two guys out having a good time, and hopefully Josh can do some more racing with us. Again, hopefully Larry can get back out and do some more the rest of the season. It was always fun to watch him come out. Shout out to everybody on the hill who kept their toes on. Again, Bub Meadows showed his quick reaction time, freaking that leap of faith up there. And Bill, again, always with a quick response time. So those two guys definitely did a great job. Jack Porter taking home the Skinny Pedal Fab Trophy from the Skinny Pedal Trophy from the first race for his effort to try to get up the hill in 2-wheel drive. So shout out to Jack Porter. Happy for him. We'll still see who's taking our home from Wildcat. We got a little bit of drawing to do. Appreciate everybody tuning in. What's up, Clayton Smith? Clayton Smith also going for a wild ride at Wildcat. Kenneth Cozine, got to talk to him a little bit. His buggy was done, did some shock tuning, had some motor issues, so he got to hang out with us at Wildcat. Unfortunately, did not get to bring the buggy there, and I am so bummed for that guy because he just is like gonna be. I cannot wait to see him in his new buggy because it's gonna be awesome. What's up, Dan and Rachel? Taylor, what's up, Taylor? Again, Taylor doing great work. Don Curtis in here. Appreciate everybody tuning the live feed. We're going to do some drawing real quick. Cut over to we're going to change some screens around real quick. We're going to do some drawings real quick. We'll start with the limited bouncer class. Looks like we got 2 of those. Justin Hoback and Orion Mears. So we got 2 of those guys. Justin Hoback, number 1. And Orion Mears, number 2. That was easy. All right, next we're going to do UTV Amateur. We got 3 of those. We got Brentley Havens, Jace Northington, and Sadie Ellison. Ellison crew, appreciate my new t-shirt for that Ellison crew. Very excited. Pretty pumped for that. Brentley Havens, number 3. Jace Northington, number 2. And Sadie Ellison, number 1. Very, very cool. The Ellison race crew. They did a bunch of racing at their last event. It's super awesome to see them. Let's see. I know UTV Bounty has 3. So we got UTV Bounty has 3. Austin Tidwell, Casey Howe, and Nathaniel Bell. Again, Nathaniel Bell was up doing some testing, just kind of testing out the courses on Friday night at Wildcat. And yeah, it was. Everybody thought the dirt hills were going to be crazy. It ended up being some of the rocks that was really messed everybody up. But yeah, it was very, very interesting. I was excited to see how it unfolded. It was a great day of racing, and it was a long day of racing. I mean, we weren't even done with course 1 until like 12:30, 1 o'clock. So at that point, I knew it was going to be a long day of racing. But very cool, very awesome day of racing, and I appreciate everybody coming out and helping out. And it was a great crowd. Thanks to Wildcat for all the awesome stuff they did. All right, Austin Tidwell, number 1. Casey Howe, number 2. And Nathaniel Bell, number 3. That was easy. Again, shout out to our bounty guys. Those guys always take a beating. I guess next we'll do our UTV youth class. We got 8 of those. Get all these all mixed in there. Mix them all up. All right. We got UTV youth class. All right. Blake Heckley, number 1. Briar Cook, number 3. Clara Holback, number 2. Collier Holback, number 6. Dallas Heckley, number 8. Easton Helton, number 5. Nathan Ellison, number 4. And Ramsey Trainer, number 7. All right, that is your UTV youth class. Next, we're going to do our UTV Cup class. We got 11 drivers here. Again, this is a great time to point out that we do cut registration off at midnight on Saturday night. If you enter after that, it is considered a late fee. I mean, your late entry, which usually will go first. That's given up to recommended. Kind of give choice to the person who goes first. Most time that means you're going to go early. Just kind of preference by most drivers, I think. So, all right, here we go. Get them all up there. Boom. All right. We got UTV Cup class. Here we go. Casey Howe, number 1. Clay Kaysen, number 4. Cooper Bentley, number 2. DC Thompson, number 5. Dylan Dowler, number 10. Dustin Medley, number 3. Ethan Hunt, number 6. Jesse Phillips, number 11. Jesse Riley, number 7. Matt Merrick, number 8. And Trey Williams, number 9. All right, let's see what else we got. We have, I guess we got 13 of the UTV stock class. And then we have, it looks like 20 bouncers. So we'll go ahead and do our UTV stock class. Again, we got 18 of those. I'm sorry, 13. We got 13 of those. 13 of those. Again, once we have 13 on the number 13, you get to watch those. Number 13, which is always super cool. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. Got them all mixed up. We'll just run it down the order. Alex Clean, number 9. Brandon Davis, number 1. Brandon Jackson, number 8. Cody Kaysen, number 4. Cohen Ellison, number 7. Coy Chappelle, number 2. Dan Carter, Dan the Man Carter, number 6. Daniel Heckley, number 5. Dylan Dowler, number 13. Don Curtis, number 11. Jay Stortz, number 3. Justin Holback, number 10. And Robert Trainer, number 12. That is your running order for the UTV stock class. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break from our sponsor, which is Spyder Offroad for this event. And we'll be back right after these messages. Shuffle up here. Okay. All right. Bam. Get them all. There we go. Put them all up there. All right. There we go. All right. We have 20 in the bouncer class. You got to run through that driver lineup. Cooper Bentley sitting first place, 196 points. Nick at 171. Brandon Davis at 167. That is your podium so far for the 2 races we've had. Clint Garrison tied for 4th with Wade Good. Again, Wade had that DNF at the top of the first course. Again, crazy. I don't think anybody expected that. You know, we had several DNFs that I thought were kind of crazy. Larry Krogh, again, broke some stuff in the front end. You know, Clayton had a wild rollover, so that ended up being a DNF. You know, Daniel Heckley. I was literally pulling into the starting gate, and Daniel rolled over, and I didn't know what happened. All I know is I was like, I saw all the people around me being like, "Stink," and I was like, "What is going on?" And they said that Daniel got up the hard part, and they just kind of slipped over. So Daniel, heck of a driver, obviously driving a bad buggy. So I think that was kind of shocker. Him and Wade both. You know, those are guys are both top tier drivers. Both no stranger to the podium. You know, so it was kind of crazy to see that, but. I'm excited to see the rest of the season. We'll just rip down starting from the top. All right. Mr. Ben Driscoll, number 14. Brandon Davis, number 12. Clint Garrison, number 15. Chris Griggs, number 5. Connor Flynn, one of our young, awesome drivers. Connor Flynn, number 7. Cooper Bentley, number 10. Dan Bowman, number 6. That Reclaim Racing Team. Daniel Heckley, number 1. Dustin Medley, number 4. Ethan Hunt, number 20. Ethan Jones, number 3. Jack Porter, number 17. That Venom Buggy. Jay Storts, the rental, number 11. Josh Krapinski, number 8. Clayton Smith, number 18. Matt Holt, number 19. Nick Reich, number 16. Randall Keys, number 9. Little Tim Bacon, number 2, and Wade Good, number 13. All right, that is your running order. I am very, very excited to see how it's going to shake out the season. So far, it's been pretty wild. I'm pretty pumped. As always, we'll do some cool graphics, and Clyde will drop these later this week. Again, shout out to Clyde and Spyder Offroad. For those of you who don't know, Spyder Offroad is owned by Clyde Bynum. So if you guys are ever in the Memphis, Mississippi area, give them a call. Spyder Offroad, they do a lot with Jeeps, lift kits. They can build all kinds of cool stuff. He can definitely take care of your cool stuff for off-road use. Obviously, anybody who knows Clyde knows he does a ton of wheeling in his Jeep with the Jeep Club. Obviously, they do bouncer stuff too. Give them a shout out if you're in that area or if you need some cool work done. Like I said, Spyder Offroad does some cool stuff. Plus, they have Treadwear, which is the t-shirt business, so they do t-shirts too. So if you guys ever need t-shirts, give them a shout out. All right. Is there any questions, comments, concerns in the live feed? I don't see any right away. I'll give it another minute. And if not, Alex, we'll get those graphics made up and get those posted. And all right, I think we'll get on out of here. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Everybody jump in the live feed. I will get out of here, but I'll get that stuff posted, and we'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace out.